Hi there, this is Aldea, and today I'm gonna show you my ranking of the last 10 palettes that I used. Most of these palettes are quite new, but some of them are older palettes that I only tried recently. I will show you every look that I did with each palette, if I have picture of them, of course. Most of them I did reviews on my channel in English and in French. I always do both, so you can find them on my channel if you are looking for it. And let's just get into it. Okay, so let's get into it. I have to say that I was quite sure of what was going to be in the top 4, like the first, even the first 3. Like I knew what was going to be there. I kind of knew what was going to be in the bottom, but yeah, I'm gonna explain it while I get into it. Just still, I have to say I really like all of these palettes. Even the last one I still love, but I have some reason that I will explain while I go into it. So number 10 goes to the Gourmande Girls Call of the Sirens palette. I got it on monolith. I think most of these I got on monolith. This is what she looks like. This was a love at first sight when I saw this color story. It really is something that I don't have in my collection, and yeah, I'm really glad I bought it. I did a review on it, so maybe you're not very surprised to see it here. This is not the type of color story that I usually go for, but I think that some of these shades are like, they are a warm version of the color. Like this is a quite warm blue, this is a warmish bluish, this is quite warm. Like for them being blues and purples and greens and colors that are usually more cool leaning, this is something that I think I can wear, being more of a warm toned skin color. But I have a few cons. I usually really love the matte formula from Gourmande Girls. This was not as easy to use as the ones that I have, which are the Haunted palette and the Nightshade palette. And I usually am quite struggling with their shimmers. At application, I'm usually really happy with them, but they crease quite fast on me. This is something that I always struggle with, besides some really special brands. But I already knew that when I bought this palette, and unfortunately it was the same. So it did crease. And I thought that these were not as fine. The shimmers were not as fine as the one that I had in the other two palettes. Still, I did some looks that I really liked. Today I am actually wearing this palette, only the matte in my inner corner, that like it's a sort of peachy pastel. It's from the Blend Bunny Aldona palette. Because yeah, I'm not really into this inner corner shade, and I didn't want any yellow in this look. I still like it. I think I will find more use of the mattes than of the shimmers, because of the fact that they crease quite fast. But still, I really enjoyed using it. I'm still glad I purchased it. And if you don't have any problems with creasing, maybe this could be a palette for you, even if it wasn't really the best one for me. In 9th place, I have the Davini Ascension palette, which first of all, it looks like this. This is not a new palette. I bought this when it launched on Monolith, which was quite a long time ago. It wasn't this year. I'm certain of that. It could be even from 2023. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I fell in love with this color story when I saw it. I really thought like this is a perfect color story for me. You can do like everything that I would love to do. I love purples. I like warm tones as well. I thought the gradient was nice. When I saw this, I fell in love with it. I used it like once or twice, and I was a little bit disappointed in the formula. I thought that the matte were very pigmented, and I wasn't the best fan of the shimmers. Like, this is a glitter. I will never use this, even if I try. Like, this is hard. Well, maybe because it's not really new, but as you can see, it doesn't really pick up very nicely, and I don't think it will be pretty on my lid, to be honest. And the other ones I enjoy. This one is a little bit too flaky for me, but I can work with it. These other ones are more fine, but same thing, they creased quite fast on my lids, which you will see is a constant problem that I have. But well, I have to mention it, of course. But after using it on these first tries, I was like, it really was a love-hate relationship with this palette. I was so bummed. I didn't want to use it anymore, but I didn't use it enough to actually give a review about it, so I kind of put it aside. And lately I decided to try it again. I don't want it to just rot in my collection. And actually, I did some looks that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed it at application. I learned to use this matte formula, which is actually really nice. But yeah, as I said, the shimmer formula is not the best one for me, even though I did really beautiful looks with it. And yeah, if I know that I don't have to spend a full day, like 12 hours to wear it, I can still see myself wearing this, or only for just a look like this, and not wearing it all day. I still think this is a beautiful color story. Then in 8th place, this is the Nomad New Zealand Stargazing palette, which, same thing, isn't new. It looks like this. I actually bought it in April because they had the Earth Day sale. I think that's it. I bought this one and another one that I haven't tried yet, the Haunted Europe palette. And this, as I wasn't sure about buying it at first, because I know these are not the best colors on me, and I was quite right. And this is the reason it's landing in this place, because I really enjoyed the matte formula, but these are not the tones that looks the best on me. Like, this purple I think looks really good because it's quite warm. Same thing, this one is okay as well, but these tone, like the grays, this kind of blue, not the best on me. This color actually helped when I used it in the crease, or to blend the other shades into my skin. It helped, and this one as well. But yeah, I tried to use this one. It was not good on me. But I think it's really smart to have added these kind of shades, so people of a different undertone could use the palette. I enjoyed doing looks with it. The shimmers are really beautiful, like at application, so beautiful. Like, this one is so special, and some of them lasted better than the other ones, but same thing, it still did crease, which unfortunately is a problem that I have with Nomad. But yeah, I still think that it's worth it because yeah, I did some looks that I really enjoyed with this. And if you were hesitating on buying this palette, yeah, this is a very good one. Just be aware that if you do struggle with creasing, just as I am, this one will be creasing on you probably. Then in 7th place, this is the Glamlite X Lord of the Rings Middle Earth palette. It looks like this. I bought the whole collection of the Lord of the Rings X Glamlite collab. This is the first time that I try Glamlite, and I'm gonna be honest, I really bought it because it was Lord of the Rings. I'm the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings, and I bought everything except the bag. I did a full review on everything, and I wasn't 100% sure about the palette when I saw it because I thought it was nice, but I realized that I'm not really into pastels and I prefer sometimes more vibrant options. But actually, I really enjoyed using this because it could actually, yeah, I think it's more versatile than what I thought it was. I really enjoyed the formula. Some of these shimmers creased on me faster than the others, so it's not a perfect formula for me, but still I really enjoy this, and frankly, like, just for it being Lord of the Rings, and it's just so beautiful. I have some parts of the collection on display. Just for it being Lord of the Rings, it really makes me want to use it, so yeah, big points for that. Now we are coming into the part where I really enjoy the palettes. I did enjoy these ones, but this one I really enjoy. So in sixth place, we have the Dieverune Cosmetics X Andromedae collab. This is the magnetic Mineralia. It looks like this. This is such a special palette. In my collection, I don't have anything that looks like this. I really loved the formula. The mattes are so easy to use. The shimmers are so beautiful, and for them being that beautiful, that reflective, there are some multichromes, they are so sparkly. I only struggled with one being creasy, being like creased. Yeah, only one really did creased, and it was this one. But otherwise, all of the others really stayed well. At the end of the day, of course, I had the tiniest bit of creasing on this area, but otherwise they stayed all day. I was so impressed with this formula. I think it has some versatility, but it's not as versatile as the ones that are ranked higher in this ranking, which is why it lands here. But still, it's so unique. I really enjoyed using this. I love the grunginess of it. I love the fact that you could go very neutral with a pop of purple or a pop of this chartreusey color. Yeah, it's really special, a really special palette. Love this brand, love this formula. This is a brand I know I can trust, and I will really continue to buy from. And yeah, I also have to give a shout out to Andromedae and to the tattoo artist, which is named Zane Decker Tattoos, that did this beautiful cover. Like, this is really a gem of a palette. Then in 5th position, I have the Simply Posh Cozy Cabin palette, which, same thing, not really a new palette, but she did come back during the summer, like maybe in the early summer. This is what she looks like. And when it first launched, I wasn't really sure of buying it, and then I didn't, and I had FOMO. So I was really happy to see it come back, and I'm really glad I bought it because it is so versatile. I really enjoy the mattes. I'm not always into pastels, but I found myself still reaching for these and really enjoying it. The shimmers are beautiful. They're not the most impactful that I have in my collection, but I still really enjoy them. And they are not the most long lasting on me, but still they weren't like horrible. But what makes me love this palette especially is the fact that I can, like, when I went on vacation this summer, I I took this one with me, and this was my perfect companion palette because every time I missed something in another palette, I would come into this one. I I went one time on vacation, and I was testing the Nomad as well, and I know that I used them together, so I don't remember. It was for a inner corner, so I was going into these type of shades. I don't remember if it was a matte or a shimmer, but you can see like this, the bottom part of this one really goes with this. And same thing, I also traveled with another one of the palettes that are higher up in this ranking, and it could really go with it as well. So yeah, I will probably continue to travel with this one because of the way that it can add something to another palette, and it can also really work greatly on its own. Really beautiful formula. Not my favorite for the shimmers, but I still really enjoy it. And actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I preferred the older packaging, but this is still nice. But yeah, in my opinion, this is the most beautiful color story that Simply Posh ever did. Yeah. Then the next four palettes, I really enjoy them. And I think you will see that I have a type when it comes to color stories. These are, I think, like the first three really, I think they don't look the same, but yeah, it's there's a theme here. As you maybe saw that in the lower spots, there were kind of these like galaxy or sirens or sea themes that were like more of blues and purples and pinks, which is not what I wear the most. Well, today is not the best example, but you will see what I mean when I come to the next ones. So in fourth place comes the Nomad Witch City Salem palette, which is their Halloween launch for this year. It looks like this. I fall in love with this color story. No, I fell in love with this color story as soon as I saw it. This is so beautiful. I love the versatility of this. I love the gradients. I love all of the options. Like there are so many combos that you can do that will look so beautiful. You can go very Halloween with this, but you can also stay like sort of monochromatic, sort of cool tone, neutrals, greens. I did a kind of berry tone look, but yeah, this is so smartly done, and I really enjoyed the formula as well. These mattes made me realize how much I love the Nomad matte formula. Really beautiful. I really enjoyed the shimmers as well. There are multiple formulas here. You can see a more in-depth review on my channel. And yeah, The only thing that makes it not go higher in the ranking is the staying power of the shimmers that are not the longest lasting on my lids, as I already said, but which was really unfortunate because when I put the looks together, I looked at myself and I was like, wow, the looks that I did, I really enjoyed. But yeah, in the middle of the day, in the end of the day, it was really creasing on me. So if you don't have any problems with creasing and you like this color story, like, just go for it. This is so beyond beautiful. But yeah, this is the reason it's not higher in the ranking, just because of the staying power of the shimmers. That being said, I think this would be my perfect Halloween color story. I can be mistaken, but I don't think there could be a more Halloween color story than this, in my opinion. This is Halloween. Then the top 3. I love these palettes so much. It was actually hard to rank these 3. It was harder to rank these 3 than all the other ones. These 3, like, this is how it's ranked right now. It can change. I love them so much, and I'm so glad that I bought them. Without further ado, the 3rd place goes to the Bonfire by Glaminatrix Cosmetics. This, when I saw it, this is such a perfect palette. I love this so much. I love this. I love to look at this. It's so smartly done. You can stay monochromatic with this. You can really use them as quads, but when you mix and match, everything works together. It's an incredible color story, and this is the type of color story that I love. Autumn color story, fall color stories. This is so incredible. This is an incredible matte. I have nothing like a orange that vibrant. It's incredible. I love the formula. This formula is actually a little bit different than what I'm used to with Glaminatrix. The mattes are a little bit more powdery, which is not a problem for me. I still really enjoy it. Them being powdery is not a problem. They are still really beautiful, blendable, pigmented, beautiful. The shimmers are so very beautiful at application. This one is incredible, and it doesn't crease at all. I was so impressed at the end of the day. This one did crease a little. Yeah, it did crease. It wasn't horrible, but yeah, it's something that's quite usual with shimmer reds. Red shimmers. But yeah, this one did crease a little bit as well, so this is why it's in the 3rd spot. Otherwise, it would probably have been in the 2nd or 1st. This is a hard working, because the other 2 that I have here are so beautiful as well. But yeah, this is why it's here. I hope they come back with the other formula, the other shimmer formula that really stays all day on my lids, because I know it's a formula that I can trust. But this is so beautiful, and still looking at it right now, I just want to use it even more. And I did some looks with this. I love them so much. This is a beautiful, incredible palette. I love this so much. On the 2nd place, it was hard not to put it number 1, because when I tried it for the first time, I could not stop using it. I love it so much. But yeah, the first one really deserve its place as well. So in second place, we have the Agate Temptation by Singe Beauty, which looks like this. I mean, come on. This is my first palette from Singe Beauty, and I already tried some collabs palettes from Angelica Nyqvist, but so I already knew that the color story would be genius. But this called my name so much when it was revealed. I knew this was going to be the palette that I tried from them, and wow, did she not disappoint. This is so beautiful. I loved every single looks that I did. The mattes are a perfect formula. They work so well. They are pigmented, blendable, they are buildable on each other. It's impeccable. um, I I went on vacation with it and I couldn't stop using it. Like, it's so beautiful. And yeah, this was the one I was talking about. I don't remember actually if I used it in conjunction with the Cozy Cabin by Simply Posh, but I think I did. And you can see how well they could pair together. This is I'm yeah, I'm at lost for words. This is so pretty. You can stay neutral, monochromatic in the greens. You can mix and match. Everything will look beautiful. You cannot go wrong with this color story. This is so genius because I think this is a color story that some people that are starting with colors could use without being too hard to think about, because I think that every combination that anyone could try with this will look beautiful. I can't see how it could not be beautiful. This is so amazing. And the shimmer formula is so beautiful. It's very fine. It's very, like, it's very smooth, it's very reflective. We have one duochrome here, and I think maybe this one, the iridescent one, I'm sorry, yeah, I think that's the one. They last quite well on my lids. It wasn't like 100% perfect, but it still lasted really well in my opinion, which is also why it's in this place. And I know that Angelica also struggles with creasing, so I expected for it to last quite well, and it did. I think it could be even better, but it's still very good. And yeah, this really is a brand that I keep my eye on to try new things from. And the first place, which this palette really truly deserves this spot, and this palette really truly deserves this spot. And if you follow a little bit of what I post on this channel, you probably know which palette is in first place. This is the Poppy Storm palette by Titanium Foxes. It looks like this. I'm so sorry because as I bought it, and even before that I received it, they announced that it was being discontinued. I'm so sorry. I took so long to buy this, and it's a French indie brand. If you don't know it, I'm French. I don't know what took me so long. I think I was quite afraid of this color story because of this blue and this red, because it's not colors that I often go for, and especially not with this color story. But oh, it was on sale, which is why I decided to try it. And well, now I understand why it was on sale, unfortunately. But this formula, the mattes are so beautiful. They are pigmented, blendable. Like, I did a look, I think it was with this one. I put it on the outer corner and I blended it around, and it really looked like I used several shades, like a a darker one and a lighter one. It was only wine shade. It was so impressive. They work so beautifully, but the shimmers the shimmers are so incredible. They are all so fine, even though this one seemed a little bit less fine than the others. I was worried about this one for being creasy. None of these creased. None. Like even this red, like it was the typical tiniest bit in the inner part here, but otherwise they did not crease, and I was so impressed. This color story is incredible. It's so versatile. I love these kind of tones. I did really I did a green look, a more red and black look. I did a bluish green look. This is so beautiful. And what other looks did other look did I do? I guess I was like mixing some of these. Oh yes, yeah, I did some intricate thing with the red and the gray. Yeah, I did something. um this is so incredible, and now I feel obligated to buy every palette from them. Like there are just one palette that I don't think that fits my color story um liking, which is the Poppy Quiet, but I want all of the other ones. I know that the Grackle Chat is sold out and will only come back next winter, from like in 1 year. So I'm gonna wait, but I'm definitely going to buy more from them really soon. Yeah, I really feel stupid for not trying this one earlier. If you haven't tried this brand, I really recommend it to you. Yeah, it's really incredible. So that's it. This is my ranking of the last 10 palettes that I tried. Did you try any of these? Would you have done this ranking differently? Do you agree with me, maybe? Or is there anything that you were tempted to buy, and now that you saw the ranking, it made you decide or change your mind? Let me know. I would really love to know. If you like this video, you can give it a little thumb up. It will really mean a lot to me. You can even subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see more videos from me, hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!